Hey guys, I'm RiggyRob, and welcome back to Cult of the Lamb. So, it has been a while since we last played this, and the reason is because I was waiting for the update that was supposed to come in 2023, but has been released in January instead, 2024. And as we'll be able to see on the roadmap, Sins of the Flesh has been released, with a focus on cult depth, additional story elements, more customization, more accessibility settings, and more. So, one thing to note on the accessibility stuff is really cool. They've added an option for unlimited HP and unlimited fervor. So, if you were having struggle with the actual fighting in the game, and you just wanted to focus on the actual cult stuff, here you go. You can just play as if you were an invincible god, which is kind of the point of creating a cult, right? There's also these other options which we saw before: autocraft, autofish, stop time on crusade. I haven't taken any sort of note of these ones in particular, but when it comes to doing resource grinding for future crusades, I will probably put these on, as in stopping time on crusades, so that days don't pass while I'm gathering materials, because that would be really helpful. The other thing that is quite nice is they've added achievements. So obviously this wasn't on the original console release, or at least the Switch version. I imagine these were on PC anyway. But yes, they have achievements for both the base game, Cult of the Lamb. Obviously we've already done some of these things, so maybe the next time we do them they will pop. But there's also been some updates for Relics of the Old Faith. Pretty standard, just collect all the relics. And Sins of the Flesh itself. And, as people probably already know, Sins of the Flesh is the sex update that Massive Monster were kind of alluding to. So we're going to see what new stuff they've added as part of that update, and also just get back into the game. One other thing I noticed is that when I tried to do a run to sort of find a witness eye, I didn't actually do it because I skipped straight to the boss, so you have to go through a proper crusade to do that. So, it says 50% in the corner. I don't know what that was referring to. But we've been playing for about 10 hours, and we've got 2 heretics left. We're on day 46 and 11 followers. Now, the other thing is that last time I think I was going to do sort of a run in Silk Cradle, and I thought I couldn't open the door yet, but apparently the door was already open for me. And I don't entirely know what the reason for that was. But if it's open, then we can go ahead and do it. If not, we'll do some general cult stuff and try and get some of those witness eyes, perhaps. But we'll see, we'll see. Another thing I noticed is when I first loaded up the game is that the performance seemed a bit better, as in the introductory video didn't seem to hitch as much, which is nice. And yeah, so we've got a couple of tasks. Find the relic from Kudai's clue, and bring Plimbo and Eye of the Witness, which is what I was alluding to. So, hello. No, not you, Hattie. Breenma. I knew you could do it, you truly are divine. Oh, they even get... So, that's nice. They tell you the level of the follower when you're close to them. So, Hattie is level 1, Breenma is level 3, and then we've got Habarim and Majul. Yeah, okay. And of course, we've got a couple of trophies as well. Alright, well, while we're here, let's do some... Oh, there's timing games on the repairing. The timing games were not there for repairs before, so that's interesting. Okay. Oh, and now they give you kind of the expected increase in loyalty as well. Okay, well. Should we do it for Nojul? Yeah, let's do it for Nojul to get the biggest boost out of it. Like I said, it has been a while since I played this, so I'm going to have to get myself used to the gameplay loop again. Another thing I think I noticed is that apparently I had set people to be loyalty enforcers and things like that, and then I had to do it again, and I'm not entirely sure why that is. But anyway, we'll get back into the swing of things, no doubt. So let's have a sermon, because it is, in fact, a new day. And collect... Oh, they actually give you numerical amounts now. I see. Okay. So you can actually see who are the best performing followers for you. And it gives you the option to skip as well. Alright. So, what were we working towards? We need one more in this tree. I think we already did Merciless Weapons last time. I guess we're just looking for, well, more curses. So, Curse of the Tundra is the next one. 3 new curses will appear on your crusades. And then the next time we level up, we can go to the next tier up, which is nice. Yeah, the option to skip these cutscenes didn't appear before, I'm pretty sure. And we've got All-Star Bro here. Hello! Hi, thanks for joining. How are you doing? I believe we're all maxed out on all of our sort of traits that we can have. I believe there's a way to unlock the rest of them, but that might be a complete the game kind of thing. And I think these stats are different as well. So it gives us deaths, crusades, crusade deaths, kills, starvation deaths. Okay, and sacrifices as well. And I can obviously view all the followers on the screen here. Alright. So, shall we do a ritual, or do I not have the resources? I've got the bones to do it. So, devotion generation, glory through toil, sacrifice of the flesh, full faith. Faith is pretty high at the moment. I don't really need to do that. But a ritual of resurrection to bring a follower back to life, probably a good idea. Because having a follower means that I can sacrifice it if worst comes to worst. But the question is who do I go for? So, I guess I just want to go for a high level follower, right? But I can sort by name, age, level, sin. So Amdusius is the highest level. I guess it makes sense to do Amdusius. And this is probably a placebo effect, but I think the performance is better doing these things. Let's have a look at the crown. So we are maxed out. We need to have one more Heart of a Heretic to do the hunger. And I think I'm currently wearing the Poison Fleece. Yeah, I'll switch back to the normal fleece, I think. Oh no, I was wearing a Fleece of Fates. Yeah, I think stacking as many tarot cards I can in a run would be good. So there's a Golden Fleece, Fleece of the Glass Cannon, Fragile Fortitude. But we've not done those yet, so. Okay. So Doctrine's been updated with new stats. Is that just because of how many followers I have? Yeah, 19 total followers. Oh! It's keeping track of the ones that are... Oh. What's this? Ah, here we go. I was wondering how they would introduce the update of Sins of Flesh in. Well, here it is. They have become the serpent. Crown bearer, how wonderful to finally speak. You have come far, further than they know. Crown bearer, judge of what is right and wrong. Absolute is your word. Their duty is to follow. They offer you their loyalty and devotion. It is not enough. I can feel their sin seep from their souls. Harvest it, gather it, use it. Lead them into depravity, into the stinking mud of vile repudiation. Their sin is yours. Absolve them, exculpate them, deliver them. I gift you these tools for the task. So we get a whole new tree. I see. They say sin is for gods to judge. Do not forget that here you are their god. Their souls are yours to damn and save. Go, I will never be far. You can now know how sinful a follower has been. Once they've sinned enough, they will be consumed by it. Absolve these followers and harvest their sin, which can be used to improve your temple and more. Generate sin through rituals, opening the drink house, and dancing at the drum circle. Okay. So, sounds like 2 new buildings at least. Ah, so they've added a new thing. Okay, well, we've got a new thing to work towards then. Those whose sin shall be forgiven. In which expression of freedom does the greatest sin lie? So, there's the rite of lust. Followers compete in a naughty naked dance. Select your favorite dancer to receive sin. Or let your followers indulge in havoc and violence. Select the wrath leader to receive sin. Okay, well, I'm going to say that because this is the Sins of the Flesh update, they're kind of expecting you to go for this one. So let's do a naughty naked dance, shall we? The Rite of Lust. Declare a new doctrine. I already have a ritual that can do a pit followers against each other in a fight to the death anyway, so it makes sense to have a different thing. So, can I do it now? Is it for free? Okay. And they're all wearing leaves, of course. Okay. So, what would I be best off doing here? It's sorted by default, but I don't know what that actually means. Because it's not alphabetical, and it's not by level. Alright, we'll just go for Brigreno at the top. Why not? Ta-da! Oh. Full of sin. The sin grew within me. I yearned for more to be consumed. But you have granted me redemption. Now I'm at peace again. Thank you. And we get devotion out of it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Temple. Enhance the splendor of your temple to celebrate your magnificence. So decorate these richly these halls of worship so we may always be reminded of their blessed presence. Note, temple upgrades are purely decorative. Okay, a simple wooden icon adds new decorations to the temple. Well, it's decorative, but it's kind of the whole point of this new update, right? So let's unlock it. And we have to start somewhere, right? Oh yeah, that does look nicer. Okay, so we can add an icon card from stone, but we need more. So basically you need gold and sin to do this. So, okay, and then back to the doctrine. So yes, there is now a new tab all the way at the end. The Rite of Lust. Okay. Cool. Alright. Oh. Alright, so that's the icon they were referring to. Fair enough. Now, let's see. We're low on medicine. They're just running around, frolicking in there. Yeah. Okay. It does seem... It's quite nice to see them do this. I haven't actually enforced anyone to be a poop cleanupper, have I? Oh. What? What's that? Okay. Amdusius has become... Oh! Right. I am getting devotion for cleaning up their poo. Okay. Well. Fair enough. Alright. So what was this again? Reassign? Receive? That's what I wanted. Receive. Alright. Yeah. I'm glad you're getting more stuff for doing this now, because before it was kind of like, why am I having to do this, right? But where is Amdusius? There you are. Speak. And we will send you to bed rest. Now, before I go on a crusade, I will do Grassy Gruel, because why not? And of course, Grassy Gruel doesn't need to be timed properly, so I'm just going to mash through. But I do need more grass, so all good. Right, let's have someone go on a missionary. And what we're looking for, what am I low on? Coins? Probably coins. So 87 was the best I saw so far. 85, 87's there for Amdusius, but he's ill, so he can't do it. Okay. Alright, let's send Hanano out for coins. Okay. Right. Let's see. So, can I go to Silk Cradle? Because I think I unlocked it. Oh, hello. I I don't have the money, I'm afraid, Pamajul. So, let's go to Silk Cradle. So the performance seems better on the Switch version, but I don't know if the loading times have been affected. Chances are, if they were going to choose one of the two, as in reduce loading times or make better performance, they'll probably pick performance. Because you'll sit through a loading screen while it's doing the whole room generation thing anyway. But yeah, so far, it's an interesting update. I think they've added some weapons as well, but I don't remember what they are. Mayhem's Cannon. It kicks back with a smell of burning iron. A vicious ranged weapon. Or Death's Squall. A devastating melee attack that will also freeze hit enemies. Okay. The Blunderbuss is a short-ranged ammo-based weapon, so I'm pretty sure this is a new one for the update. It can tear through multiple nearby enemies as well as knock them back. However, its range is limited. It will do more damage to closer targets, while targets further away might not feel a thing. And then Death Squall. Okay. Alright, so the ammo thing is a timing thing. You have to wait, essentially. Okay. Entering the lands of the Bishop Shamura, those who do not follow the ways of the old faith will be destroyed. Okay. And the curse. Alright. And then a heavy attack. So heavy attacks can be aimed. And it only costs one bullet, which is kind of interesting. Oh wait, is it costing further? Can't tell if it's costing further or not. It is costing further. Okay, so that's why it's only one bullet. That makes sense. Oh, did the enemies have health bars before? I don't remember if they did, actually. I feel like they weren't there before. Well, that's fine. So we will deal with it as we go. In fact, having health bars on the enemies is quite nice because it shows you how many hits it takes to kill them. Whereas before, you were kind of like, you had to just kind of guess based on how many times you had hit them. And again, we'll try and keep an eye on the whole dodging and attacking timing. Alright. We've got some gold, we've got some bones. Huh. This looked like it would be a secret area to go into. Like, I'm reminded again of going to enter the dungeon. This would totally be an area where you could use a blank, but let's move on to the next room. So the other thing about the blunderbuss is that I don't know whether it'll stagger enemies, because certain attacks do on certain weapon types, but others will not. So yeah. So the Death Squall and the blunderbuss do kind of fit nicely together, because you have to be close to the blunderbuss anyway. And then Death Squall will freeze them in place so you can actually time the hits better. Alright, last one. More gold, more bones. Let's go up this time. Oh, okay. Ah, so they don't necessarily get frozen, but they're slowed down. Keep an eye on their attack animation. Seems I can get 2 shots in fairly safely. But so far, I'm kind of liking the blunderbuss more than the other slow, you know, weapon attacks, because actually it's not even that slow, because I can get 3 hits in no problem. Ah, so I'm wondering whether the freeze effect is unique to Silk Cradle, or whether it's in the update that they just put in. There you go. Okay. A tarot card. What do we have? Consecrated oil. Anoint and be renewed. Relics charge 1.25 times as fast. Well, that's not quite useful for me right now because I don't have one. Oh, I've just noticed at the top left of the screen, it's showing me the weapon and the curse I have and the levels, which again I don't think it showed that before, so that's good. And it's nice to have a game where the devs are constantly updating it, because that was one of the main reasons why. So Enter the Gungeon is a fantastic game, and I heavily recommend it to anyone who's interested in, well, action games and also roguelikes. But part of the reason why it's so good is because the developers of the game kept going back to update it. Gold flooring, nice. And it seems like Massive Monster are doing a similar thing here, where they are going to continually support the game with updates. And they deserve it, frankly, because they pulled off a blinder with their social media marketing saying, hey, if we hit 300,000 followers on Twitter by the end of the year, we will add an update where, well, obviously, your followers can have sex, or, you know, whatever they're calling it, hatching eggs kind of thing. And yeah, for whatever reason, everyone ballistic over that kind of update because, well, sex sells essentially. So yeah, more power to them. Yeah, I was just thinking, I can't aim the blunderbuss like I can with doing the heavy attack. So I would take that as like an option. Because I don't know whether they're going to add things like upgrades to weapon, like, base abilities, such as, you know, like in Hades, you can change the fire rate of a weapon. But... So, Clawneck. Do I make an offering? Or draw a tarot card? Heart offered, a vow made. And destroy breakable rocks on touch. I'll do this one. But what does make offering do? I'm going to do this anyway, because I don't remember seeing this before. Oh, it just gives you an extra tarot card choice. Oh, okay, we'll do this. Extra heart. And it's recharging. Okay. So if I have a look... So I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So a few more relics to unlock. If I look at the relics. Oh yeah, I've got tons of relics to unlock. It's the tarot cards I've got a lot of, but okay. Alright. Reaper has died of old age, and Habarim has the terrified of death trait. Oh well. So, through the door. Okay, so we've got berries, we've got other berries, and we've got more stuff there. So, I guess we'll go for the path that has 2 exclamation marks rather than just 1. Okay, so... collecting hop seeds. Now, hop seeds seems like it's new, as in the update for Sins of the Flesh, because that would imply that it's related to the drink house. So that's probably a good reason to go for... Yeah, I think that's what it is. That's why there's exclamation marks above them. So even though I don't technically have a quest from a follower, you need to do these rooms because of the update. Oh, it's cotton. Okay. Alright. Maybe not related to Sins of the Flesh then. I don't know. Again, with this being a roguelike, it is definitely the type of game that you could do wiki diving to try and figure out, right, what do I need to do to get into this area or optimize the you know, the upgrade path for my cult.